Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jason Lucchese with the No Flipping Excuses team. We're headed down right now to our friend Alex's house. And when we first met Alex last week, it was pretty crazy when we walked in. Right off the bat, we could tell that it was almost the same temperature as it was outside. And for those not familiar with our Midwest area, it could get quite cold. It was in the low 20s last week, and when we walked inside, it had to have been in the low to mid 30s, which that's unacceptable for anyone to be living in. And the circumstances that we found Alex and his mother in were not of the best. Sometimes you think of, when you go to a third world country, that you may not have hot water or a furnace or an air conditioning unit. But this is right here in Indianapolis, the United States of America. This is stuff that's all across the country, and we're finding these folks that have these injuries, these disabilities, and we're coming in, we're helping them out. And in this case, Alex, as of right now, until we had this fixed on Saturday, they had absolutely no hot water. No hot water. So the mother had to take cold showers. In order to give Alex, who's a quadriplegic, a sponge bath, they would have to heat up the water on the stove. So it was just an awful, awful situation. Now, for the first time, our contractors were able to help us out in a big, big way. Embry Home Solutions, we're so thankful for you. They came in, they hooked up the hot water tank, which it was not hooked up. We had to drain it and put brand new water in there, fresh water. The Embry Home Solutions rerouted all of the electrical work because the individuals that did it before did not do it in a way that was safe. The furnace, we installed a brand new furnace in the basement, and we couldn't hook it up because there was not a gas meter there. So we're headed down there right now. We're gonna sit with Alex. They gave us a window of 12 to 4. So we're gonna sit with Alex until that is all set up. And then we're gonna have our contractor come back out, make sure everything's hooked up safely and secure, so that this family can finally have heat. Because right now, the mother and Alex are sleeping in one room with just a space heater. Now, the crazy thing is, when the other guys are here with No Flipping Excuses, Dustin, Chad, and Brad, and then also Michael, who's behind the camera right now, we received an article the next day from our first visit with Alex. I don't know if this is some sort of a sign or whatnot, but what we saw was there was an article to where a space heater was set up, and it ended up sparking the whole entire house on fire. One person died, and another person was critically damaged, meaning that they are on life support right now, and it's not a good situation. So the one thing that I wanted to place emphasis on, we need to get this gentleman in a safe and secure position in his house. Because right now, he just has the space heater. The whole house is absolutely freezing cold. And as of right now, he can't move around the house. We're gonna work with him. We've got the folks over at Nero Hope that are going to help him out with doing recovery and getting him from a rehabilitation standpoint to where he can have the strength to transfer from his bed to his power chair so that he can move throughout the house. But as of right now, he can't even move from his bed to a power chair. And even if he was able to, he wouldn't be able to move around the house safely and securely just because of how the house is set up. When you go from a different room, the transitions are extremely tough, especially for power chairs. And having him go outside with the ramp that's currently set up is not part of the ADA compliance. So we're going to completely set that up to where he can go out and feel safe when he's going up and down the new ramp. So we are in store for a lot of new things that we're going to be doing for Alex and his family. Right now, there's not a lot of support. So we're glad we were able to meet this gentleman. And right now, we don't have to be doing this. Going over and sitting with him for between 12 and 4. It's something that we have a passion for. We're driven. We want to go hang out with this kid. I call him kid, and he's only 4 years younger than me. But I guess, he's younger, so I can call him that. So needless to say, we're going to go down there, hang out with him. There's some things that we wanted to help him with because he just sits in his bed all day long. And we want to be able to give him a purpose, because as of right now, he feels like he doesn't have one. And we want him to get comfortable with telling his story. So what we're going to help him do is create a YouTube channel. And also, too, this is really crazy. I was unable to go on Saturday, but Mike, that's holding the camera right now, went on Saturday and found out this is something that me, Chad, Brad, were kind of wondering about, because on Alex's Facebook page, he does mention that he has a website for real estate investing. So before he had his injury happen, he was planning on becoming a full-time real estate investor. And the home that they are actually in, he bought at the tax sale for $650. So he was headed down the path of wanting to become a full-time real estate investor. And one of the things that we're going to help him out with is we're going to give him a full scholarship for all of our training programs and coaching, because we want him to really have a purpose and feel like he's making a difference. So that's one of the key things that we're also going to talk to him about today, is just being able to be there and give him the resources that he needs to be successful, and to also feel like he's really not just sitting there all day and watching TV. He could be flipping houses. We have tons of students that flip houses without ever having to be there. So if those folks can do it, he can do it too. So I feel just so awesome right now that Mike and I are going down there. The rest of the team had to fly back to Salt Lake, but just got off the phone with Chad not too long ago, and we're just so amped and pumped about doing this and really giving back. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss any of this. And also, if you would like to help us out with donations or anything like that, you can head on over to noflippingexcuses.org. We have coats like this one. We have hats. We have t-shirts. All of the profits generated from those purchases goes towards the Dustin Shillcox Foundation, which is a 501c3. It's a nonprofit. We also have, too, if you want to just make a straight donation, you can do that as well. We greatly appreciate those. And also make sure, if you're unable to make a donation, you could still help out in a big way by liking this, commenting on this video right now, and also sharing it on your Facebook page, because that helps out tremendously by getting the word out there. Without individuals wanting to help and give back, there wouldn't be an opportunity for us to be doing this right now. So make sure you like this video, share it, and leave a comment. And then in a big way, if you can, go to the noflippingexcuses.org site and make a donation or purchase some of the cool stuff that we have that's for sale. But that's all I have for you right now. We're going to be at Alex's here in about 10-15 minutes. We're going to get this gas meter set up. And then for the first time, he'll probably have heat by tomorrow if our contractor can't get out today. So we're going to do our best to get him heat as quickly as possible and help him start feeling safe and secure in his own house, because I'm telling you, those space heaters are death traps, and we need to get those out of his home as quickly as possible. But other than that, I'm Jason Lucchese. Have a fantastic and blessed day. Talk to you later. Peace.